Hey folks, some of you know that last March we did some work outside our shop with an excavator and everything, putting in new drainage tile and reshaping all the gravel out there. And the reason was we needed to stop the water from running down our road and into our shop doors. And so I thought, since it's November now and the rains have really kicked in, I'd give you a little update. It's not perfect, but we're happy about it. A little background, we live on 1 acre right next to a busy road at the bottom of a big hill that goes up to Mount Hood. We basically live in a place that we found out that 20 years ago and earlier, it was just a swamp. So it's been just backfilled with dirty fill over the years until they could build a house there and a shop. So if we were going to build on this land in the future, we'd do it differently, but we're not. We're working with what we've got. So it's not all ideal. We're doing our best and we're trying to do it on a budget. So let me show you what we got outside. Okay, this is going up our road towards the top of the mountain, and there is ditch on both sides, but it's mainly filled now and full. It doesn't work like it used to or is supposed to. You can see way up there where there's cattails where there is open ditch, but this is all clogged. So now basically the actual road has become the ditch for when it rains, which is pretty frustrating. Now we're like, this is the top of our property here, and look at the water just running down our road. And we have a private road, by the way. It's not really maintained by the city or the county. So anyway, there's our house and our shop, and you can see that the water was coming down here from the whole mountain, and it was flowing across our gravel pad just past our shop doors. Now the ultimate goal is there's a drain by the stop sign. So last year we spent, well, too much money, 4 times as much money as I wanted to redo all this. So now it's like a V shape. There's a ditch in it, and then there's tile underneath it, a drain going that way. And now the downspouts from the house and the shop no longer stick around here. The downspouts are wired all the way, or plumbed all the way out to there. So it looks pretty flooded, but this is actually a massive improvement. There's the V shape is taking the water above our drain tile, and the water's flowing out of the drain tile, and it's at least going towards the drain. This is a massive improvement. It may look nasty to you, but we're excited about it. So this is where our stuff comes out. So we've got above ground drainage and below ground drainage all going to here. The main issue still to be rectified is that drain right out there by the stop sign is a higher elevation than most of our entire land. It needs to be about a foot lower. I don't know if that will ever happen, but the lake here is a massive improvement over the lake that was forming in front of my shop doors. So before, a lot of that water and all the drainage from the house was collecting here, bubbling up, and it was coming in all around here. Also, the water used to really badly run down this way and go into the shop door over here. Now I made some improvements down here too. I cut out right in front of the door and put a little drain there that drains that way. I also built a tiny roof. Now you wouldn't think that would matter too much, but I actually figured out that most of the water that was coming in the door was from water just hitting the door and going down in. So now we've got this in here. It's still pretty low tech, but what used to happen is that there would be a big puddle here and it would actually go up the walls and everything. So now all there is a tiny bit of damp right there, which I think I can seal up. And the water used to actually flow in the shop doors here and flood everything, and it's dry. So I guess it's an improvement.